Today I'm going to guide you on how to launch your acting career with this many dollars. I created a guide to go along with this video. I designed this video and the guide to kind of feel like a workshop, so grab a notebook or something to take notes on and click the link down in my description to download the guide right now. Training. Think of training as reading, listening, observing, even writing. First thing you're going to do is go to your local library and get a library card. This is the most slept on tip that I could give anyone trying to learn anything new. I have a video here that I'll link above. If you are based in New York City or in the New York State area, you can get a library card through the Brooklyn Public Library, and it is amazing. With this library card, definitely take out technique books, and then you're gonna wanna move into the fun part, which is the actor memoir books. There's a ton of them. And you wanna become inspired and pull together all the resources that you're going to need to continue this journey. Listen to podcasts. They will interview agents, casting directors. There's every actor you can think of. Listen to all that. Take all of that in. You can learn from other people's mistakes, their journeys, their successes. It's really, really helpful. Watch and observe. And you're going to look up the Tony Award winners for Best Actor, Best Actresses, Best Director. That's a Broadway show. You're going to look up the Emmys. Same thing. You're going to look up the Oscars. Same thing. Go to YouTube and I guarantee you there's going to be clips for you to watch and observe. All of this is free. And again, if you can't find it on YouTube, I'm sure the library has a movie you can rent. Now we practice. So practice is key. Make sure you're putting yourself on tape at least every week. Practice how you speak. Practice your diction. Practice your volume. Practice your tone. Practice a funny accent. Whatever. Practice how you speak. Take those scenes that you looked at before, write down the lines. Study them. See what type of emotion you would provoke in that other character, but really hear the other person delivering the lines. And as you're reading it, really hear the line and memorize it. Grab a friend and you guys are going to practice these lines. Put yourself on tape. Another really important part to this is if it does not look interesting to you, it is not interesting. You locked in wow. You forget for a moment that it's you. Do your eyes in your performance pull you in as the audience? Be honest with yourself, because the camera does not lie and your performance is not authentic. The camera's going to pick up on it, and you need to realize that for yourself and go back and try again. Don't do it 400 times that day, but go to sleep on it, get up the next day and try again. Have a friend take a look at it and try again. Next, audit. Auditing is when you take an acting class for free, you sit in on it and you watch, and they'll allow actors to do that to kind of see if they would like this class. If you're brand new to acting, I think that's a great idea anyway, just to see if you like the style of the teacher, the coach, the students that are in there, if you feel like that's going to be a conducive learning environment for you. But another way to kind of get around that is, even if you know it's a good studio, but you don't have the money to afford that class, take diligent notes and see if the teacher will let you ask questions after the class. I would also highly consider volunteering. Go to Facebook, type in actor and look up your, Milwaukee, whatever group. And you're going to try to find that and see what volunteer. Someone always needs someone to be on set, to be a PA, an assistant to the stage manager, maybe to be in the chorus. You can also look up your local universities. You can reach out to the head of the theater department there and ask them if they need volunteers for their upcoming student films, theater shows, things of that nature. That's also another really great way. Student films are fantastic because the majority of theater departments, people don't realize the faculty in most cases have held a job as a working fill in the blank. Actor, director, DP, writer. I've even worked with some that were producers. So they're going to move like that fluid professional. If you haven't watched my video about how I met Ice-T and worked on Law & Order SVU, watch that up here. I'll put the link up here. You can also look up the local theater, the professional theater in your, again, whatever market you're in. Call up the managing director for the theater and see about usher opportunities. Once the show starts, you get to watch a show for free. So you get in there and you do one of these volunteer opportunities, and you're not only going to learn, you're going to end up talking to other people. Tell them, I'm an actor. This is one of the best ways to meet people in your market that are also interested in the performing arts. Okay, lastly, workshops. Go to your Instagram account and follow the hashtag CDWorkshops. And there are a lot of casting directors that are maybe transitioning their business and they want to get into coaching, so they're looking for clients. They will offer free workshops and they will give you invaluable knowledge. Remember, the goal is to get into acting classes after we learn ourselves as an actor and after we do some research on the field. Materials. Okay, so obviously in order to apply to jobs, you need to have materials. People need to know who you are. Think of your materials, which is your headshot, your resume, and your reel as your little business card. Headshots. First thing we're gonna do, again, go back to Instagram and follow the hashtag free headshots. You're gonna look for headshot photographers in your area that are either like creating a new studio or maybe student photographers that are transitioning and starting a business. You're gonna go into those headshot sessions and you're going to get 2 headshots. Get a nice smiling one and get a dramatic one. That's all you're going to need. That being said, you can also take your own headshots. Oh my gosh, unpopular opinion. I know I'm gonna get bashed. So you're going to go outside with some nice lighting, get a friend, someone that you have fun with, that you feel comfortable around. Take a nice normal photo. Don't Photoshop it and do a whole lot of weird stuff to it. Your resume. Resume is really important. I have a template for you within the Kickstart Your Actors guide.
I don't have any credits.
Calm down, calm down. Everything's fine. If you were in any of those community theater, you volunteered and you did any kind of performance, even if it's background performing in a commercial. I know everybody says don't put that on there. You're an absolute beginner. You're trying to get started. You need to have something on your resume. Don't lie, but put that information on there and just write that you're a background performer. I used to put my background work on my resume before I knew any better, and people still called me and no one was like,
Ew, what is this on your resume?
We're gonna put that on there. You're going to be fine. Next, those classes that you audited. What scenes did you perform in the class? Put that down in the resume. And you're gonna, of course, write the school. You're not gonna say, I was in Marvel, playing opposite Chris Pratt, but you will say, I did Marvel. I'm sorry, I don't know why I chose Marvel. I do not know those movies at all, but you're gonna say I did the Marvel movie A and I played Chris Pratt's character at the Meisner school, right? Whatever school it is, I write that at the end. That should be fine for now to submit, because at the bottom, we have special skills. You're going to pad that special skills section, pad it up. Are you a swimmer? Can you play basketball? Do you know how to play the ukulele? Are you a dog trainer? Or can you stand on your head? Anything interesting or different about you or unique about you that you're really good at, write it at the bottom. And you're going to give them kind of an idea of who you are. They will know right away from looking at your resume you're an absolute beginner. Do not worry about that. We're taking baby steps, remember. Okay, and this is the most important part of your materials, your reel. Oh, the coveted reel. Every actor is trying to put their reel together, add new clips, get clips from someone to put on their reel. But what you're gonna do is, remember that research you did in training? And all that practice you were doing with your friend, those classes that you audited, you're gonna take all those scenes that you've been collecting this whole time and practicing so you know you're solid in those performances. Grab a friend, grab a colleague from class, put yourself on tape and perform it. Make sure you have like a normal outfit on, maybe just like a black t-shirt if you have a white background, a white t-shirt if you have a black background, nothing busy. Yeah, don't have on big earrings like me, nothing distracting. Make sure you have some good lighting. I do my self-tapes right there on that white door, right there. You are going to film 2 scenes, or I do a monologue in a scene. I wouldn't do 2 monologues because again, we want to show an ability to work with others. Comedic scene, this is my dramatic scene. Have them be 1 minute. You'll take the very best part of it and use that as your demo reel, okay? You can create a very simplistic Wix website that will, house pictures of you. Maybe you have pictures of you from class, or you have pictures of you from your volunteer experience in community theater. You're going to put up your headshot, your resume, and your reel. And any links, you want to link them to your Instagram page. I also recommend putting your scenes on YouTube. That's another free platform. You can also create a tap link or a link tree. They have free versions of that as well. Musical theater folks, think of a song that you really love that showcases your voice, preferably a musical theater song. Go onto YouTube. They have a karaoke version. Record yourself singing to that song, karaoke, on your phone. Boom. You've got a musical theater reel. If you need a dance reel, a dance clip, go onto YouTube, absolute beginner, like musical theater choreography. Again, both of these only need to be a minute. Do not have Wicked from beginning to end, like the whole song, unless you could sing like that. But even with, just hit the high notes at the end. I have a dance background and I was a dance educator for very, very long, let's say over 10 years. If you would like me to create just a short musical theater choreography that you could use as an actor who moves well, just let me know, again, down in the comments below. And
Hey Scene Stealers, if you made it this far into the video, I just wanted to stop and let you know I have something special for you. I'm raffling off a free one-on-one career coaching session for anyone who downloads my free ebook. To enter, just grab the ebook at whitneymcintosjoseph.com/the NYC Actors Guide, and you'll automatically be in the running. I'll announce the winner in my YouTube community tab and email them directly. Good luck, and I can't wait to work with one of you. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Castings and auditions. So you have completed your training for free. You've completed your materials for free. Now it's time to start getting into castings and auditions. But beware of scams. Everything was going great until we got to this. If and when something doesn't feel right, it is never right. It is never right. Don't listen to your instincts. It used to be some person posing as an agent or a manager and they're taking all your money. No, now they pretend to be anyone. Definitely beware. If it seems too good to be true, it's a scam. If they're asking you to give them money, it's a scam. If they're doing that weird bank transfer thing, oh, we want you to do this gig, we're gonna pay you the $1,000 though, and then you take the 200 and you'll take the 800 and pay the crew. Actors should never be in charge of payroll. It's a good way for a company to go under. Don't let your passion and your desire to be an actor cloud your judgment. If it feels off, it is off. Okay, I'm done with my PSA. Okay, so in an ideal, safe, non-scammy world, this is what I would do, and this is what I did do. I'm gonna head over there to the Facebook groups, and we're going to head over to the Instagram hashtags, and we're going to look up casting calls from there. And remember, we don't give out our personal information, like driver's license, whatever, to anyone, and just at the audition phase at least. And we certainly do not take off our clothing. You're doing a nude scene, which I would not recommend you doing until you're in the union, because you have people there to protect you. There's no simulated sex in an audition. There is no nudity in an audition. I had to say that also. Sorry, I know I said my PSA was done. It wasn't done, so I just had to say that. You want to have that new email address so you can submit yourself to these gigs. Every day you're getting up and you're looking through to see what auditions are available. It's really exciting to get a chance to perform. Think of it as a chance to perform. Read through the script and the sides, and if it's something you're comfortable with and you're excited and interested in about, give it a go. You might get a call back and we can talk more about that. If you want to hear about kind of what the stages and steps are for an actual audition, leave a comment below and let me know, and we can discuss that in a future video as well. As you're submitting yourself for these roles, start to pay attention to what you're getting called in for. Is it young mom? Is it grumpy neighbor? Is it a police officer? Is it tough guy? And this is typing. Once you know my type is tough guy. Okay, that's not my actual type. I'm using that as an example. Tough guy is my type. I need to update those 2 headshots because they were just like a smiling one and a straight face one. Maybe now I'm going to grease up my hair a little bit, give it a little thing. Or maybe I'm gonna grow in the scruff on my beard. Quintessential tough guy accessories or look. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna sharpen my look, Okay, so now that's your tough guy headshot. My reel, go back through my notes and look through different roles I saw actors playing that are the tough guy, that I could read that scene now and update my demo reel. Now I'm going to start to apply strategically to roles that are tough guy, and I'm going to use those new headshots and that new reel, and that's going to get me in the door a little bit faster because it's going to pop. And that's especially important when it comes to commercials. Usually the creative team with an ad agency assists the product owner. It's really important that you look like that person that they have in their mind that represents the demographic that they want to sell to. That's really how it goes with commercials. Okay, Scene Stealers, there you have it. Now you have all of the tools you need to kickstart your acting career on a budget. Remember, keep striving, keep thriving, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.